The Constitution of the United States. What is it? How does it work? When do we ignore it? Well, we know one time we ignore it, according to Donald Trump, is if he believes it needs to be suspended for the good of the country as he determines. He says that's okay. Apparently, another time that the Constitution can be suspended is when J.D. Vance wants to make some kind of political point. J.D. Vance asked by a reporter during an event in Wausau, Wisconsin. Wausau. Oh boy. He was asked, Trump wants to criminalize flag burning. What do you think about that? JD does not exactly exhibit a profile in courage here defending the Constitution. He says, well, there is something important about protecting the flag.
Senator Torian Small with CBS News again. Last night, obviously Speaker Johnson was there at Madison Square Garden. Former President Trump looked at him and said two policy proposals, one on addressing immigration with mass deportation through the Alien Enemies Act. The other one was a proposal to ban flag burning. Your response to that, especially considering the latter would be a breach of free speech, which you've talked about before.
Well, I think that we can all recognize that there are important national symbols that are worth protecting, and I think the American flag is a national symbol that's worth protecting. Look, the censorship that I'm worried about is not somebody not being able to burn a flag at a protest rally, which, by the way, can sometimes be dangerous. It's not just burning a flag at an American protest rally. The censorship that I really worry about is when the federal government or when big technology companies tell the people in this hangar that they're not allowed to speak their mind according to their wishes. That is.
So JD is sort of getting off track. He says, well, we do need to protect national symbols like the flag with the criminalization that Donald Trump has proposed. But what I'm really worried about is mostly the stuff that left-wingers do. The crowd cheered it. The crowd cheered criminalizing flag burning. This is one of those crystal clear situations. Flag burning in the United States is protected under the First Amendment as a form of free speech, period, and there is not much else to say. This was reinforced in the landmark Supreme Court case Texas v. Johnson in 1989. That's it. Now, over the years, we've seen these proposals to amend the Constitution to ban flag desecration. They haven't been successful. Now, this is one of those things where my personal opinion and what is the law and what does the Constitution say might be two different things. I don't burn flags personally. I find people who burn flags rarely are helping make whatever point they're trying to make by burning flags. It's not that I go, oh, I'm offended. I'm offended about the flag burn. I'm not offended. I'm just kind of like, okay, I don't think it's a very interesting form of protest. That's my personal opinion. I wouldn't do it. But that doesn't matter. Flag burning in the United States is protected under the First Amendment as a form of free speech. The Supreme Court has affirmed this. Either J.P. Mandel cares about the Constitution and the rule of law, or he doesn't. And when he plays these games where he doesn't really answer the question, but he's certainly not contradicting Trump, well, I believe that there are certain symbols in this country that are worth protecting. Okay, so protect the flag you hang at your house, but you don't flush the Constitution and the decisions made by previous Supreme Court justices down the toilet. So not exactly coming through here as the champion of free speech, defender of the rule of law, and upholder of the Constitution that he claims himself to be, probably not coming as a huge surprise to most of the people in the audience. I wrote a book. This was so much work and a long time coming, but I am thrilled about how it turned out, and I hope you will read it. The book is called The Echo Machine. The 10-second summary is I explain how things broke in American politics, how to fix it, and which countries have already figured it out. No matter who wins in November, we need a plan, and that's what the book is about. If Trump wins, the book is a warning about how we got here and how to prevent it from getting worse. If Kamala Harris wins, the book explains what we do with this incredible opportunity to improve the lives of Americans. The book faces long odds, I will admit. There's the belief that to have a successful political book, you need corporate media, and that it really can't be done successfully with an independent media platform like mine. But I believe that we can prove them wrong. I hope you will order the book today. You can get the Echo Machine at davidpakman.com/echo on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Audible, Kindle, anywhere that books, ebooks, and audiobooks are sold. You can also call any local bookstore, ask them to order the Echo Machine by David Pakman. No matter where you get the book, you will get the free pre-order bonuses, including a signed book plate. After ordering, just go to davidpakman.com/freebookstuff. davidpakman.com/freebookstuff to get the free stuff. Let's do this.